Hey guys, hey. So no intro because I just don't feel like doing it. It's early. It's 9:49. I did get up at like 6 something. Went back to sleep. Got up at 8. Been up since 8. But I got out the bed at like 9:30 something. Just washed my face and all that great stuff. Brushed my teeth. So for my teeth, I just use a Crest baking soda and peroxide whitening with tartar protection fresh mint. I use whatever toothpaste I feel like buying at the time. So she was Crest. On my face, I did a facial scrub because my face has been breaking out like crazy over here and over here. Like, it's just, the breakouts are insane. I use the St. Ives Soft Skin Scrub. This is the avocado and honey. Been using this on my face. I switched between this and the Cetaphil one, but I just went to this one today because it's horrendous. And then to cleanse after that, I use the Clean and Clear Morning Burst. I've always been using the Clean and Clear Morning Burst. I typically use this one, which is the Skin Brightening Facial Cleanser, the orange one, and then I use the blue one at night. I'm probably gonna have to change up what I'm using and just use all Cetaphil products for the time. But if you know, you know. If you don't, then Saturday you'll know. If you follow me on Instagram, I shared the announcement with some of you ladies. So if you do know, don't put it in the comment section as of yet, because I'm going to share on the vlog for Saturday. You will see this video up on Wednesday. So this video, as the title says, is just going to be my semester prep for term 2 of spring, as well as like the first day of class. I'm probably gonna do like a week-long vlog again for school, but yeah, we'll have like the first day plus my prep, because today is Monday. It is the 18th, March 18th, and so class begins actually tomorrow, Tuesday. And so I did print everything out yesterday, but I still need to put my binder together. I did get a head start on some of my articles that I needed to read, and I know which textbooks I'm reading so far for this week. And so I have everything pulled out, but I want to do it on camera, of course. So right now I'm just going to tone. I've been using this one for forever. It's the fragrance-free Dickens Original Witch Hazel, the Pore Perfecting Toner. I know they have a purple one. I tried the purple one. It's alright, but I just prefer the original one. But, sorry guys, my boyfriend is on the phone. Don't go to sleep.
No.
Well, I'm making a video, so give me 1 second. Even though I want you to know that your voice is probably in the video now, because I didn't pause the camera. Huh?
Go to sleep after the video.
I gotta prepare for school. School is tomorrow. I printed the papers out yesterday, but I didn't do anything else. So I'm gonna finish my skincare and then go make me some breakfast, which is gonna be yogurt and granola and a cup of coffee. And then I 1 second. Sorry guys. He wants me to eat breakfast. And like I said, some of you guys already know why. But I'm gonna have yogurt with granola and a cup of coffee. And yes, I still do drink my coffee, but I just have 1 cup every once in a while. But yeah, I'm just toning my skin. Right now I'm just wiping my face. Typically I sometimes pat it, but today we're just wiping. I've been having like these breakouts on my wrist. Literally, like, not my wrist, but like here and then here. And I found out what they are called, which just sucks. I have a doctor's appointment Wednesday, so I'm gonna speak to my doctor about that. So we toned up, and I'm just gonna moisturize my face. So I've been using the Pond's Crema S 24-hour moisturizer, and for my eye cream, the L'Oreal Revitalift eye cream. I do need to do my nails. I can show you guys what I'm gonna do. So I did take off my nails. They were popping off and I got sick of it, so we're gonna redo my nails over. But I use my ring finger and just pat. But I'm going to be doing another Kiss Masterpiece. I told you guys I had another set. I'm going to do this one now. It's giving more pinkish since we are getting into the springish weather. Last week was nice. I know this week is supposed to be a little colder with some rain. And then we go into April, and I cannot wait for April for better weather. But just going to take this and moisturize my face now. Okay, and then my lips, I'm just gonna put some lip gloss. Go up my neck. Okay. Alright, and then I'm gonna go make me a cup of coffee. When I say a shot of espresso, a pinch of sugar, and creamer. And so I'm gonna go in the kitchen and do that now and come back and show you guys what I have for school. So I'm gonna go and I'll come back after the coffee montage. Back in my room, so I do have my coffee, which is a Tokyo Longo from Nespresso with a pinch of sugar. When I say a pinch, it's not a lot of sugar, lavender syrup, and some sweet and creamy creamer that I heated up in the microwave. I could have used a frother, I just didn't feel like it. And then I have my strawberry yogurt with granola and peanut butter clusters. So I'm gonna eat that, watch a little YouTube while I do, and then come back on camera when I get ready to go through all my school stuff. So, be back. Okay guys, so I'm back. It's 1:21. Don't judge me. I've been just chilling. I got me the Tostitos bite size and some creamy spinach dip because that's just what I've been craving. And then I got my strawberry grape body armor. I'm trying this out because I heard it's really good. I had the orange mango, which actually was good. The strawberry grape, I'm not really sure, and it's the Mamba Forever because it's a ode to Kobe Bryant and his daughter. But I'm not really a fan of this. My boyfriend is still on the phone, so you guys might hear him throughout the video. If you do, this is life. But yeah, I'm drinking body armor, and I got everything out, so I want to at least get my binder set up now before my son gets off. So let me just get some of this real quick. I wish I had some salsa too. Okay. Everything is all over my bag. Everything is here. But first we're gonna talk about textbooks. So the two textbooks, well, the one textbook I have to read like every week is this Big Truths for Young Hearts, Teaching and Learning the Greatness of God by Bruce A. Ware. We're going through this entire book for this semester. And this book we actually have weekly quizzes on, and so this week we only have to read chapter 1 and 2, but we only read up to a certain section of chapter 2. Total there are 9 chapters. Well, 10 chapters. So we'll be reading this throughout the entire course of school. And this is the main textbook for the weekly quizzes. Then in this book, we also have to do this. It's Teaching Kids About God, an age-by-age plan for parents of children from birth to age 12 by John Trent, Rick Osborne, and Kurt Brunner. It's from Focus on the Family Resources. And however, with this one, so the way my professor did it is that you have to read specifically 2 parts. And so this book is broken into 4 parts. Part 1, which is for ages 0 to 4. Part 2, which is for ages 5 to 6. Part 3, which is ages 7 to 9. And then Part 4, which is ages 10 to 12. So I'm choosing to read Part 3 and 4 because that's really like the age bracket I deal with a lot more. I do deal with the babies, obviously, and the toddlers in my church. But I specifically want to, for this week, read Part 3 and 4. And so Part 3 is from Bikes to Bibles, what your 7 to 9-year-old can learn about God. And then Part 4 is from Wrestling to Worship, what your 10 to 12-year-old can learn about God. And if you guys don't know, my son just turned 10 in February. So yeah, so I'll be reading 8 chapters this week, chapter 9 through 17. So that's page 77 to about page 173. And so that's what I'm opting to read for this week. So that's that. The other textbooks I can show you guys again is the Jim Wideman Children's Ministry Leadership, the You Can Do It guide. We have to read this. I don't know when. Show Them Jesus by Jack Klumpenhauer, teaching the gospel to kids. Sorry, I know we have a paper on this. That I know. I forgot what week, but we do have a paper on this. The Disciple Making Parent by Chad Bettis, a comprehensive guidebook for raising your children to love and follow Jesus Christ. We have Follow Me as I Follow Christ by Cheryl Dunlop, a guide for teaching children in a church setting. And then obviously the infamous Pilgrim's Progress. This I don't think we do until like week 5. And I'm kind of pissed that I got this book. I mean, I'm not pissed that I got it, but I'm upset because I thought this was going to be the main book for the course, and it's not. And we only have to read, I think, a chapter or 2, which I could have saved my $40. But the book itself is actually going to be useful for the assignment. That week we're going really heavy into the Pilgrim's Progress. So those are my textbooks for class, but I'm only going to be doing 2 this week. Another useful thing I'm going to be using is my planner. Day Designer, of course, it is the large daily one, and so I have to get back into inserting things. I haven't been using this, so I opted for next year to go with a basic planner. But yeah, we have a lot of stuff to get to, so I actually need to move this ahead because I gotta start using this again to really sort out my weeks. So it's Monday the 18th. I haven't really wrote anything in, but I do because there's some things that are going to be taking place today. We have my pencil pouch, which is the same 2 pencil pouches, but I'm probably just going to stick to this one and we'll see. My tablet, because I did start reading a few of the articles already, and so I'm just going to transfer those into the binder. Here's my binder. This is from Ecolo. My boyfriend did get me this binder when did I get this binder? Maybe last year. I think I got this around like Christmas time, Thanksgiving. He got me 2 binders for school. And so yeah, we have that. And so in here I have everything already set. So what I did already have was the undergraduate discussion board information, the citing the MLA, the Bible in MLA 8th edition, and then the assignment guide, which I did go through, as well as the how-to, so how to read a book, how to take a test, and things like that. What I did print out that I need to hole punch is my course schedule. So obviously with Moody, when you're online, they give you a schedule for each week. So they give you the study materials and the coursework. So you have your readings, your media, and your assignments, discussion boards, and tests all on here. And so as you can see, the first week is massive. We have lots of reading to do. I think total is like 147 pages I have to read for the week. And that's not a lot because I can read like a 300-page novel in a minute. But like when it comes to nonfiction books, especially Christian fiction that's dealing with theology, methodology, and all that stuff, it can be overwhelming to read that much in a day, which is why I typically take it a chapter a day. But we have a lot of articles to go through, some charts. We do have 2 assignments. However, the first assignment is actually a 2-part thing. So I'm saying 3 assignments. I did my class introduction already. We have a quiz, and we do not have a discussion board because we did the class introduction. And I did watch the week 1 intro video. So we have that. Let me get my hole puncher and get to punching holes. I have my papers and stuff that I'll be using to write with. But let me set myself up on this bed. Alright, so take my slipper off my foot. and get me some more chips. This is gonna be a long, not long, but I'm gonna record that. Then later on, I'll record me doing some of my updates for the articles. And things like that. So this was 6 pages. I'm going to hole punch this now. Hole punched. And we're just gonna stick it in the binder. Move my pillow over. Okay. And then after that, I'll put in the syllabus about the course and things like that. So it just goes through the course description, the objectives for the course, materials needed, the coursework you'll be doing, assignments, study materials, discussion boards. It talks about your assessments, your grade breakdown, MLA writing, and things like that. So it's just the standardized information about the course you're taking. I like to have that in the binder. Okay, those are hole punched. So going into week 1, I have all of the papers here. So the last, oh, I don't think I printed that. I did not. So I do have to print something out, which is the assignment sheet. And so what my professor does is, typically my other classes, they give us like Word documents to fill in. She gives a lot more PDFs for this course. So let me get to it on my computer. I have like 4 different desktops open. I have a devotion one for when I'm doing Bible study, a school one for strictly school fun, and then a work desktop. Go to school. Week 2. And week 1, I need to... Yeah, so we do have the audience needs assessment, which is like a 2-part thing. Oh no, I did print it out. This is it, right? Yeah, sorry guys, I did print it out. So we have this capsule styles of learning, which is 2 pages. I read it already. It just goes through the different types of learners. So you have the auditory, visual, bodily, kinesthetic, the individual, the group learner, oral, expressive, written, sequential, and global. And so I did read this already on my tablet, and I highlighted, so I'm just going to transfer those highlights. Let me actually open up week 1's module and look at everything the way she has it on here. Study materials, here we go. I want to put the articles in the way that they're supposed to be put inside the binder, so that everything is organized. Yes, sorry. Capsule learning is first. The Carlson article is next. And then we have this chart that we have to make. She gives us examples of what she's expecting, which I think is really, really helpful, because sometimes when my professors give assignments, I don't even know what they be talking about, and then I gotta email them. But with this professor, she gives you the examples. So we have to make a chart just like this. Example 1, 2, developmental chart, stages chart, and you may use links provided as helpful resources. And we literally have to create a chart for ages 0 to 18, which is going to be really interesting to do. So lots of heavy things this week going on. So that's just week 1. I'm gonna move on to week 2. So binder is officially set up for class. So like I said, really all I have to do is transfer my notes, which I'll probably do that later. I am right now going to work on filling out my planner and what needs to be put into my planner. I'm going to put my other textbooks to the side, put my binder and stuff up in the bag where it belongs. And it is currently, trying to see what time it is. is 1:50. So I have about an hour before my son gets out of school. Probably will go to Taco Bell after. Taco Bell is like a block. But I have about an hour. So I'm just going to chill, fill out my planner. And then I'll come back later on tonight when I am transferring notes. morning, guys. It is 9:01 in the morning. I just got myself ready. I'm gonna start school at 10, but I also want to eat, take my vitamins, and then also show you guys my Notion. And so my professor did post up a announcement that I need to look at. So I'm gonna go make me the same thing I had yesterday, yogurt with granola, peanut butter, and then probably an espresso. Probably, I don't know yet. But I'm gonna go do that, and then I'm gonna come back and show you guys my Notion, and then we'll get started with school for the day. So let me go get something to eat, and I'll be back. And I'm just wearing my little Chanel outfit that I got from my auntie. It's an orange, black, and white Chanel jumpsuit, and I think it's so fitting because I should be working for this company right now, right? But you know, if you don't know the story to that, click the article to that video. But yeah, I got this on with an orange tank top on, and yeah, I'm gonna get myself ready for school in a bit. So I'm gonna eat, watch something really quick, because I typically will watch something while I'm eating, and then come back to show you guys my Notion. So I'll be right back. Alright guys, I'm still eating my yogurt. I was really watching anime. I think I watched like 2 or 3 different animes from like episodes 3 to 11. But it's pretty much 10 o'clock. So I'm gonna flip the camera and show you guys my Notion, and then get started with school. Alright, hopefully this works. This is how I watch my animes. Like I said, I do have multiple desktops on my computer. So I have a devotion one where I'm doing Bible study, school for school obviously, fun where I just do everything else, and then I have a work one when I'm focusing specifically on like doing work. But we're going to school. My Notion will be open first. Can I fix this to come a little lower? There we go. Trying a new setup, so we'll see. So this is my Notion. I'll probably do like a full-blown video on it, but that's my Notion. We're gonna go to, what is going on? Oh, here we go. We're gonna go to my classroom home. And so let me go back to study room. So I have a section called study room where I keep all of my things for school. So like I have a playlist here, this girl with books, then I have like pages, important information, online school prep, to-do list, my dark academia, and then the great library. I have not filled out either one of these in a while, so yeah. And then down here I have this class tracker, so you guys see the other 3 courses I took: Old Testament survey, New Testament survey, and then studying and teaching the Bible. This is the class I'm currently taking now. The next class I'll be taking next year will be hermeneutics and Bible study methods. I was also going to take interpreting scripture, but I think I'm going to change this class, this last class. I'm not really sure yet, because again, I'm a non-degree student, so I can only take 6, and I'm taking the courses that are essential to the theology program. That way when I do transfer in completely, I don't have to worry about these classes. So we're going to go to teaching and ministry skills for children, and here is my course information. So we have the term, which is spring 2024. I actually need to change that to say semester. And then I need to make one for term. Because the way Moody is set up is that they have multiple. Let me change this. Let's delete these. Y'all are seeing real updates as I do this. So there is term 1, well, term 2. We'll do term 1. And then there's also term 2. There we go. So spring 2024, term 2. The course is ED 3342, the dates, class number, the section number, my professor. It's currently in progress, and then here I put my final grade as far as like the letter and the number. Then down here we have the books required for the class, and then I go to my classroom home for this class, and I use the same setup for every single class. So here we have, I'm going to change this picture eventually to something like cute, but yeah, the instructor, syllabus, course schedule, required text, assignment sections, and contact office hours. This is more so for people who go to an on-campus school or who are actually like full-time students. I'm not, so I really don't need the contact office hours, so I can just email my professors anytime. And so this is like the current grade, which I'll put here, my weekly schedule. So every Friday our discussion post is due, and then every Monday discussion responses and quizzes are due, and any like assignments are due as well, but these are like the main two. Then we have like announcements that I can put here, and so here is where I'll keep track of like what's going on for that week. So textbooks, obviously this is not really supposed to be here, this was actually from the template. So I'll go through this and put textbooks, readings, video, and then if I have a quiz, this will keep me up to date on that. So going to syllabus, we have the course description and objectives, enrollment. So if there's prerequisites, co-requisites, concurrent enrollment, and recommended preparation. And so for the recommended preparation, they do recommend you take Foundations for Children and Family Ministry. I did not take that course. I just decided to take this one, so it is what it is. I know when I take hermeneutics, there were 3 prerequisites that I had to take before being able to take that class, so I'll be able to fill that out, which is going to be great. Then we have the readings that are required, and so obviously the Disciple Making Parent, Pilgrim's Progress, Follow Me as I Follow Christ, Show Them Jesus, Teaching Kids About God, Big Truths for Young Hearts, and then Children's Ministry Leadership. And then we have my course schedule, which I'll click into this in a second. We have the grading system with the scaling, class participation information, essays, plagiarisms, and final examination I could delete because it's really more so a final project. But going up to the course schedule, clicking that, right now I have it in a progress bar. And so we have in progress, not started, and done. The only thing done is my discussion, but I just realized it's not completed because I have to respond to 2 other people's posts. So yeah. So here's week 1's information, and then I think I have week 2's stuff, and then I have all the other weeks 3 to 8 down here, and then all I have to do is plug in the assignments, but I have them as like these are the lessons, assignments, exams, discussions, and stuff like that. So yeah, that is pretty much how my Notion is set up. So if I click open for this, it opens on the side. And then we go through the lesson objectives for the week. And then here's my schedule. So school at Moody begins on a Tuesday. And so if I open up Tuesday, I have everything here for this week. And so I did all of my articles already, thankfully. So if I scroll down, I have like Bible reading, textbooks that need to get done, any other readings, and then the media. So I did watch this video. I can cross it off. I did all 6 of these articles and charts. I can cross that off. And so really this week, all I have left to do is reading chapters 9 to 17 in one of my textbooks, and then reading chapter 1 and 2 in Big Truths for Young Hearts, because that's for the quiz. And so if you look at Tuesday, like I said, I just have to take the date of attendance. I'm going to mark that because I'm going to do that after this. I have to watch the video, which I did already. And then really it's just reading chapter 1 of my textbook, and then 3 chapters in my other textbook. And so if I close Tuesday, we go to Wednesday. Wednesday I made it very light because I do have a doctor's appointment, and so I just have to read parts of chapter 2 and then 2 chapters in my other textbook. Thursday I have to start one of my assignments and then do these 2 more chapters in a textbook. Friday I have to do the other assignment, or start it at least. I think I'm gonna do actually I think I'm gonna start this. Duplicate. We'll probably start this because I did all the articles for this already. So, and that's the thing I like. I can just easily swap things around. Saturday and Sundays I like to keep open because I am busy with church and other activities and stuff like that. So if I do have like a crazy week, I will add 1 or 2 things under Saturday and Sunday. But typically Saturdays I try not to do work, and then Sundays I try not to do any schoolwork because obviously I'm in church all day Sunday, and then I'm at the studio in the morning, and by the time I get home I just want to rest. And then Mondays I typically will have take quiz and discussion responses. However, I'm actually going to do my discussion responses today. So we can also move that up here. Yeah. So really just quiz. And obviously, like I said, I could just take things, move them around if need be. And so that's not an issue for me. But yeah, that is pretty much my notion, how I keep track of things. So like if I go to the discussion, it'll pop up here. This is what we had to do for the discussion, which is typically always your introduction. And so I did that. I literally just copy and paste from the previous courses because it's always the same question. And once I make 2 responses, which is response 1, 2, and 3, typically it's 2. I try to respond to 3 people. This time around, we only have 10 people in the class. So it's not like it's like 25 kids, it's 10 people. And so that's that. And then we have assignment 1, which is needs assessment in capsule style. So this is actually a 2-part assignment because you have to fill out the PDF, and then you also have to write something out in a Word document. So I'm trying to figure out how this works because it's a 2-part assignment. So I need to figure that out. Bay just woke up, so give me 1 second. Oh, he's doing something on his phone. But yeah. And so yeah, that's pretty much it. So I'm going to get myself started with school today. My professor actually did post up announcements that I need to print out. And I need to take this required test. So yep, that's that. So I'm gonna get started with school today, y'all. Hey guys, so it is currently Monday the 25th of March. It's 11:39 in the morning. I just got back in the house not too long ago from my son's school, and I wanted this to be like a cute portion of the video with the announcement, but that's probably not going to happen because I'm extremely tired. I'm in severe pain, and I just want to eat, relax, and get some schoolwork done because I'm behind on my schoolwork, and today is the last day that I can get all of this schoolwork done. And so for school, I need to read about 8 to 7 chapters left in this textbook. And then I need to also do, I think, one more assignment. But that assignment is very much so intricate. And so it's a lot of research that goes into the assignment. And I have to have footnotes on my chart. Yeah, it's a lot. And then I know many of you guys have been asking me about my son. You've seen him in a previous clip, I think, of me doing my school prep for this semester. So, my son. I haven't really talked about that right now because it's still a lot going on with him. But I did put my son into therapy. He's taking art therapy and play therapy at the moment. And that's pretty much all I'm going to share until things are like settled and until I even know what's going on. He does deal with anxiety. And so, yeah, that's that on my son. But he's pretty much good outside of that. He just has moments where he I guess you could call them episodes with his anxiety, but I'm still trying to understand more on it myself and get a better understanding. And then there's some things I have to like think about concerning him. No, he's not on medication. He's literally just taking therapy for that right now. Outside of that, school, the first week has been kicking my butt. I didn't really vlog much of school because it's been a lot going on. We've had 4 assignments this week. I did 3. I'm on my last one now that I need to submit by tonight, plus the textbook readings and the other readings. It's more intense in the reading portion than it was in my other classes. So this class is definitely crazy. I'm going to sit down and do a whole like weekly vlog of school, but this first week has been hectic. The test, however, was pretty simple, which was shocking. I thought it was going to be a little bit more complex. The test was easy. However, announcements. So, a lot of you guys know previously, because I've like communicated with you guys on Instagram or through text messages about what's going on, and then I recently announced it on Instagram about what's been going on. So if you haven't been following me on Instagram, I do want to let you guys know that I am expecting, and yes, when I say expecting, I mean a baby. Yes, I am expecting a little one come September, and I will be getting married sometime by the end of the year. By the end of the year, because it can happen between the end of the summer to the end of the year. So I will be getting married. I will end up having 2 weddings. I'm going to do a micro wedding just to, be legally married, and then we will have an actual wedding when the baby is maybe around 3-4 years old. Maybe even 5. Might just renew our vows at 5 years and have a full-blown wedding. Still debating on that. But yeah, I am expecting. I am currently in my 14th week, so I'm in the 4th month. I just started my 2nd trimester, so I'm 13 weeks and about 3 or 4 days currently, which means I did break my abstinence after almost 4 years. I broke that journey. If you guys have any questions, I don't mind talking about that. You guys know I try to be as transparent, authentic, and real as possible about this walk as a believer in general as a Christian. It is hard, it is complex, it's a lot that goes into it, and though it is so simple in just following the word of God and what he says and being obedient, it's still complex because we're human. And at the end of the day, I failed to my flesh, and I know some people have asked me, do I think it's a mistake? No. I don't consider any child a mistake, though there are some children created in harsh circumstances. No child is a mistake because the Bible tells us, I'll put the scripture on the screen because I can't remember, but it tells us that he knew us before we were formed in our mother's womb. And so God knows all, he sees all, he understands all. He is a forgiving God. I'm not saying you continue to sin and then think you're going to be forgiven. No, you repent, which I have done. I have repented. He and I, my child's father, my boyfriend, soon to be fiance, we had an understanding and we have discussed it, and so we will not be doing anything until we're married. The whole fiance thing, so he originally planned to propose to me on my birthday this year. However, with being pregnant, obviously he ended up telling me ahead of time. And so at first he got me this ring for Christmas. It was a Christmas gift, and this was actually, he told me, a placeholder for me. And so there's a specific ring he wants to get me, and I'm not a pricey person. I really don't care. And so, but he's very much so, he wants to do it a certain way, and I told him to do it the way he wants to do it. And so he has a ring that he wants to get me. He's gonna get it, and he's gonna plan a proposal and everything, and I don't want to know anything about it. I know about it because obviously we had a discussion when I found out I was pregnant, but outside of that, I want to know nothing about it. So I don't know when he's going to propose. I just know he has a ring. He's showed it to a few of my friends. He's talked about the proposal ideas with my brother. And so I know nothing. I just know that we are working towards marriage by the end of the year. We will be taking premarital counseling soon. Hopefully within a month or two we'll be taking that so that we can start that process. And once we start that process, we'll know specifically when we'll get married. But yeah, and it is with the guy that I have shown on the channel. I think I showed this picture on the channel. I'm not sure. I should have in one of my previous videos. But yes, with him. And it has been amazing being with him, getting to know him, and things like that. Sorry, my son's dad actually just texted me something because he's going to the school. But yeah, I am pregnant, and I wanted to do like the whole reveal thing. I'm probably still gonna do it because I want to. But yeah, baby number 2 after 10 years, which is absolutely insane. And honestly, I didn't think that I could get pregnant after I had an appointment with my GYN almost 2 years ago. She had told me some things, and I thought it was going to be extremely hard for me to get pregnant again, which was kind of a bummer because I've always wanted no more than 4 kids. I would take 2 to 4 kids, and so I'm on baby number 2 now. My son knows. He's super excited. He's like so stoked for this. We do have baby names for both a girl and a boy. I don't know the gender right now, but I will know the gender by week 15 or 16. My OB did the NIP test, and so I shall have that result by April 4th. And so by April 4th, I should know girl or boy, which I'm excited about. I have already set the date for my gender reveal. I have already set the date for the baby shower. Well, we have a date in mind for the baby shower. We just have to make sure the location is set. And I know there are some people who believe like gender reveals and baby showers are like a celebration for the parent. That's not me. I think of it as a celebration for the child. And this is his first child. And so yeah, his family is super, super excited. I've spoken to most of his family members. I haven't met them all, but I've spoken to them. His mom, his dad. I've met his mom. His dad, I haven't really spoken to yet, but he knows of me. His grandmother loves her so much. I've chatted with her, his aunts and stuff, and so it's going to be interesting to really get to know his family. He's met quite a few of my family members already, and my family is excited. Both my actual like immediate family and my relatives are super excited. My grandmother is actually up here, which is another reason why videos did not go up, because something took place in my family which caused my grandmother to come up. You know, one of my aunts is currently in the hospital, and so it's just been one heck of a week for me personally. And you know, you guys get to see the real and the raw from me as far as my faith and how I deal with it. And I did just end up bawling my eyes out like 2 hours ago because it's a lot going on. And in the midst of what you feel, you still have to have faith. You still have to push. You still got to press. You still got to praise. You still got to worship. But you know, I always ask why. Like, why do certain things take place? Why are certain things going on? And it's tiring. It gets really tiring, honestly. But I know that God is faithful. I know that He is true. I know that He is merciful. I know that He is loving. I know that He is gracious. I know that He is a God that will never lie, because He is not like man. And I know that all things work out together for the good of those who, you know, love and serve Him. And so I have faith. It is a struggle right now with my faith because so much is going on at the same time. Everything is hitting at once, and it's like, And I have those moments where sometimes I feel like I'm being punished, but then the Holy Spirit has to remind me quickly, like, no, there's not punishment. You know the word. You know where your relationship stands with God. You understand the connection you have with God in Christ. And so sometimes I find myself going back to those moments of almost slipping into a depression. But I also know how to get out of those moments. And so it's a tug of war right now for me, and things like that. And I don't even think I mentioned, right now I'm also in pain for some reason, some way. just by standing. I sprained a muscle in my upper back. I don't know what muscle it is. I'll put it on the screen, but that muscle, and it hurt. It hurt to breathe. It hurt to sneeze. It hurt to cough. It hurt to laugh. It hurt to sleep, to lay down and sit up. Everything hurts. Okay. And more so, my lower back really does hurt because obviously I'm pregnant. But my upper back is killing me. And so I'm in pain right now, and I'm trying not to show it. We love it here. But yes, so I'm gonna go because I gotta go take this prenatal vitamin right now. I need to go eat something quickly, and I'm probably gonna watch like 3 or 4 animes before I get back to my schoolwork. I will have an actual sit-down video vlog of the whole pregnancy about how when I found out how and all that stuff like that. I do have things for the baby, but I'm not gonna really show those things to the baby because, however, a lot of my people's like that I know have bought girl things, and a lot of our family members are on team girl. My son is on team girl, and funny enough, my son and his niece knew somehow that I was pregnant before I even found out, and I think I found out maybe 2 weeks after they said it. And so that's funny. They both saying it's a girl. You know, my son is like, yeah, you won't have this one, another one next year. I'm like, you're bugging. My son is excited though. He's excited for a sister specifically, but if it's a brother, he's still gonna be excited. So yeah, I'm just gonna go. I know that beeping is crazy. I was gonna cut it off. I got my heater on because my legs are cold because I got on my dress. But I'm gonna show you guys my bump. Like I said, I'm in my 14th week. I just started my 2nd trimester, and so I'm 13 weeks and 3 or 4 days right now. Can't really tell, but every Thursday is a new week for me. So here's my bump. Keep in mind, I already had my bump from when I first had my son, so I never got really rid of that belly pouch. And then I also had belly fat on top of that because a lot of my weight was going to my belly, and so I am showing a little quicker than most people would for what I am. So yeah, I am currently 4 months in my 4th month right now. I have my ultrasound appointment on. I did see the baby at 9 weeks though, because I had to go to the ER because I wasn't feeling good. So at 9 weeks, I did see the baby, and the baby was causing a lot of pain because of the position the baby was in. And the baby was good. And so I will see baby again on April 4th in an ultrasound. Also meeting with the nutritionist on April 4th, and I have my actual OB appointment on April 17th. I did not see an OB until I was 13 weeks into my pregnancy. Because for some reason out here in Jersey, they don't see you until after you're like 12 weeks, which is crazy. But yeah, I did get a chance to see baby at the hospital, which was great. And I can't wait to go see baby on April 4th. And by then, I should also know the gender, do the exam. I don't know if I'm going to look at the results. I might just give the results to my mother because I have my gender reveal set for May 18th. And we're looking at August 10th for my baby shower. I don't know if I want to do a virtual type of thing. I know many of you guys have been asking me for the registry. Once I set the registry, once I know the gender, I will let you guys know. I will also share the gender, like do a gender reveal specifically for you all outside of that event. But yeah, I'm gonna go because I'm tired. My back is hurting. I need to eat. I need to take these vitamins, and I need to get some schoolwork done. I'm exhausted, but this is life. This is life. So if you have any questions, definitely leave them below. I don't have a problem answering any questions. Just be mindful and respectful of your questions. That's all I ask. So you can ask me, you know, how I broke my abstinence, why I broke my abstinence, and all that stuff. But trying to get too deep and too personal, y'all know I'm not going to answer too many personal questions to a T. So whether it's about me, my boyfriend, my son, about to become a new mom, my faith and how how it's going and where I stand at the moment, I don't have a problem answering that. If it's a school question, not at all. You can ask that. Leave it down below. I'll answer those in a separate Q&A. I will also be doing a Q&A with my boyfriend in a video. He wants to be on the videos, but he's also like shy to be on videos. So we'll see how that plays out. I am gonna do a Q&A though with him. I will also do a Q&A with my son separately as well. And I'm excited for the journey, nervous for the journey because it's been 10 years. But I also have my goddaughter, which she was just born almost a year ago. And little one should be here. Sweet Pea is what I call the baby right now. So Sweet Pea should be here around the end of September, which is crazy because my goddaughter was born October 4th. My boyfriend's birthday is October 5th. And so I'm hoping this baby is not born the week before, because then I won't be able to go to my goddaughter's birthday party, which is going to crush me because obviously I'll still be healing. The plan right now is a C-section because I did have a C-section with my first son, and so obviously I had a C-section with him, so we'll see. I don't know if it's going to be a C-section or not. I'm hoping for a C-section. I don't even want to try a VBAC, just know. And so, you know, it has taken a turn in my life, but I'm excited for it, nervous for it, and all the great things in between. But I'm gonna go because my timer is running out on my video camera, and I need to go get my life together, eat, and try to get this pain underway. So I'll chat with you all in the next video. If you made it to the end of this video, post up the baby emoji, because if people don't watch the end, they're not gonna know why it's being posted. But if you watch and you know why, post it up. So you could post the baby emoji, or you can post whatever this emoji on the bottom is. I'm not sure, but I'm gonna have 2 emojis, so you can do either one, both of them, don't care. But yeah, if you have questions, leave them below and I will definitely answer them without a problem. But I'm gonna go and I'll chat with you all in the next video. Bye.